Okay, so today I'm going to talk about why I buy gold and silver coins. This I look at this as a way to save my money. It is not a investment. I don't invest into gold and silver. I save my money in gold and silver. The reason I think that is because I don't think you are going to get rich off of gold and silver. I think it does keep up with inflation. So I do believe that it is a hedge against inflation, but I don't believe that I'm going to get rich off of it. I don't believe that, silver's for some reason just going to shoot up to $100 tomorrow, or gold's going to become $10,000 tomorrow. So this is actually how I save my money. It is not an investment for me. If I want to get good returns on an investment, that is why I put my money into crypto, or I put my money into other things. This is not for that. This is so I can save my money. When I have my money in cash, I like to spend it. I can't just go to the store and hand them this and they give me a loaf of bread, so it's a lot harder to spend this than to spend my money when I'm saving it in cash. I set goals at the beginning of this year on how much gold and silver I wanted. I actually have a chart that I'll put it up on the screen right now. Okay, so I have my chart right here of the goals that I set at the beginning of the year. All the junk silver is constitutional, so it is this stuff right here. It is old American coins, 1964. Anything before 1964 is 90% silver. That's why they call it junk silver, because it's not 4 nines, it's 90%. And at the beginning of this year, my goal was to have 120 quarters, which is $30 face of junk silver in quarters, 150 dimes, which comes out to $15 face value in dimes, 20 half dollars, which comes out to $10 face. And then in the silver rounds, which are just, they're just coins like this, they're all different. It's 1 ounce of silver. My goal was to have 50 of them by the end of the year. And then for gold, to have 0.3 ounces of gold. When I buy my gold, since it is so expensive, I buy 1/10 ounce at a time. And so my goal was to get 3 1/10 ounce coins by the end of this year. And I made this little sheet. So this is my goal, and then this is how much I have right here. And as you can see, I met all my goals for this year. So I'm no longer putting any money into gold and silver for 2022. But once we hit the new year, I'll set new goals and then I'll start buying again. And then this column over here is the money that I needed to reach this goal, which obviously it's blank because I already met all the goals. And yeah, I think the biggest mistake people make when putting their money into gold and silver is they start to believe all the hype that they see on YouTube and in the YouTube titles, talking about silver's going to $100 in a month, gold's going to $10,000 next year, blah 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 blah. Really, nobody knows what the price of gold and silver is going to be. You just have to, if you believe in it and that's how you want to save your money, then that's what you should do. But if you're expecting a high return on your money, gold and silver is not the place to put your money. I do believe it's a hedge against inflation, and I do believe it will always have value, unlike the US dollar. And in a state of emergency, it's a good barter currency, and for all those reasons, that is why I buy gold and silver. I do not buy it to get rich. Gold and silver is not the place to put your money if you're expecting 5x, 10x returns on your money. There is more volatile assets with way more risk, and way more reward that I would put my money. And I do in crypto. I have my chart right here, and that's where I try to get good returns and make a lot of money. But gold and silver is just a savings account for me, and that is why I buy gold and silver.